we probably shouldn't be accepting statements of faith like they're terms and conditions for a video game. When I accept terms and conditions for a video game and I just want to play my Baldur's Gate 3 or what have you, I am not reading through all of the terms. I'm not reading through all the conditions. It's probably fine. I just want to play my game. But statements of faith aren't like that. Sometimes, though, I fear we do treat them like that. I fear that we use statements of faith like, well, I affirm all of this. I don't understand all of this, but I affirm all of this. And so now I can join this faith community. But I encourage you not to do that. I encourage you to avoid doing that. Don't treat them like they're sets of terms and conditions for software. Treat them like they're statements of what you truly believe. Now, I know this comes with a lot of costs. I know this involves having to study out what the statement of faith means. And the funny thing about statements of faith is that they're often written in a way that people can accept them regardless of whether they agree on this or that doctrine. So, for example, I can accept a statement of faith that says that I believe in eternal damnation for the lost, but I don't believe in eternal conscious torment. I believe in annihilationism. And the reason is that you are eternally destroyed, that it is still eternal punishment. And so I can accept a statement of faith that says eternal damnation or eternal punishment or what have you without necessarily agreeing with what the framers meant by that. A lot of times it is defined within the statement of faith on what is meant. And so it's important to understand, well, do I actually believe that when I am affirming that I believe it? I think there are stakes to this. One is that we should be honest about what we truly believe, especially when we're dealing with beliefs about the very nature of reality, about our role in this world, about what the gospel is, about who Jesus is. And so it can be very fruitful to pick a statement of faith, go through it, try to understand what it is saying, and decide, well, can I affirm this? But another big cost is that if you do this, you're going to end up having to move probably a lot slower in terms of joining various faith communities, churches, universities, organizations, anywhere that they are asking you to sign a statement of faith. And a lot of times you won't be able to join because if you are taking that statement of faith seriously and you are really wanting to make sure that it reflects what you actually believe or that you can, in good conscience, say, I believe that. Maybe I would have phrased it a little differently, but I can affirm that. I believe that. You might find yourself not being able to join. And I've found that in my own life. I've found that I can't join certain churches because of how the statement of faith is written. Other organizations, apologetics organizations, and other ones I can. And I'm involved with Reasonable Faith, for example. And if you look at the Reasonable Faith statement of faith, it's very straightforward. It doesn't have a lot of extraneous detail, in my view. And so I like it a lot. Because ultimately, this isn't a matter of joining some apologetics organization or a church or a youth group or whatever. This is about your relationship with God, what you truly believe about God. And if you don't believe what's in the statement of faith, it's probably best to move on.